It's time for the Republican and Democratic national conventions, and with them comes the quadrennial question, do these things really matter? Long ago, political conventions did the real business of the parties. They actually decided who their presidential nominees would be. It took the Democrats 103 ballots to pick a nominee in 1924. Some modern-day conventions also have been known more for turmoil and discord than anything else. The 1964 Republican Convention in San Francisco turned into a great brawl between the rising conservative movement, led then by Barry Goldwater, and the party's Eastern liberal wing, led by Nelson Rockefeller. The infamous 1968 Democratic Convention in Chicago was a bloody battle in the streets between the police and anti-Vietnam War demonstrators, overshadowing the nomination of Hubert Humphrey.
That violence breeds counter-violence, and it cannot be condoned, whatever the source.
The battles between regulars and reformers got so out of hand at the 1972 Democratic Convention that George McGovern, the presidential nominee, didn't deliver his acceptance speech until the wee hours of the morning, long after TV viewers had gone to bed. In 1980, Jimmy Carter chased Ted Kennedy around the stage at the Democratic Convention in New York, hoping for that classic end-of-convention photo of rivals united, which he never got. Since then, the leaders of both parties have done everything possible to avoid conflict at their conventions. Today's conventions are devoid of drama and tightly scripted, so much so that there is very little business of note to conduct. But that doesn't mean conventions aren't important. Conventions are still the one time in the campaign when candidates can shape and deliver their message to a big audience and hope to change the dynamic of the race. George H.W. Bush did it with his No New Taxes speech in 1988, and Bill Clinton helped himself with his New Democrat, New Generation convention that he oversaw in 1992. We call these the Republican and Democratic conventions. In reality, they are Mitt Romney's and Barack Obama's conventions. To the degree that they are successful, they will be judged on how well the speakers make the case for Romney and Obama, how effectively they deliver a unified and compelling message, and how well the two candidates perform when they take the stage on the final nights. So there may be no drama in these modern-day conventions. They may be scripted down to the minute, but they're still among the most consequential moments of the long campaign.